Hey guys, good morning. It's Tony. I did want to look into the SPY today, but I also did want to look into what is it called? Other stocks that have lost like 90% of value essentially, right? And for SPY, I'm not gonna be making another TA video on SPY. I still think we're gonna go down. I actually just added more shorts to my position. And I'm gonna be adding more in about one more hour when we actually close bearish here. Because again, we are closing this 4 hour bear candle under resistance and under this major trend. So still think we're going to at least like 397 or something, right? Still think we're going down here. Really only care about the higher time frames. The 4 hour is closing bear. The 8 hour is closing a fresh bear candle. So again, still think we're going back to this trend. And more than likely on the day, we are going to be closing bearish as well. So again, all signs point to down. Target for right now, probably for this week, is 398. Again, I'm not really, I don't really care about any ranges. My higher range right now is about 398 to like 407, where I think the low end of this is going to be 398. So I'm going to be short until 398. But I did want to talk about a little bit, just to kind of give you guys an idea of how big some of these companies have gone down. Right, Carvana has been extremely horrible, and as we all know, that there's been the huge car market pop. I think we all remember. Like, yes, I remember seeing videos on TikTok about people posting like they're selling their like 350Z or Miata or whatever for like 10, 15K over what they were going for the year before, and they would basically show them driving away and calling them a loser because they bought something for such a ridiculously stupid price. At P, you're down, Jesus, dude, you're down 97% on Carvana, which is absolutely ridiculous. You're basically back at IPO levels. What was the low? 814. You're under IPO levels of May 2017, which is kind of insane. Honestly, I'd kind of pick some up here. I would probably pick some up down here for Carvana, just to kind of see what happens. I mean, the fact that you can go up from here, right? I mean, that's if they don't die. But the fact that you can grab a 43x on this is kind of insane for me to think that, why not? Might as well pick some up again. Spotify is Spotify. I actually don't know why it's down so much. A lot of people actually that I know use Spotify, so I'm not really sure. It's down 80%. Um, and it's under its IPO price. So Spotify, again, not really sure why it's down so much. I would think that it's actually, you have a 30. Is that real? $80 to three. That's not even down. I mean, that's not even a big multiple. The 3x spot. It's not even that much. What about ARC? I know ARC's down like 90% as well. ARC's down something. What is it, from 150 to $37? So this can be a, let me see, 76%. Yeah, so I mean, you're looking at a 40 to 150, so maybe like another 3x. So again, ARC, same way. It's mostly just small caps. I mean, it can definitely go down to like $18-20 or so. That would be the next level, right? If we do actually end up dropping down extremely hard, next level is going to be about $20. Can we go down there? If we actually close a bear month, I would definitely short this down to $20 or so. And I think Snow, or actually Coin, is the same way, right? Coin essentially IPO'd, close to the top, April 2021. Actually, no, it's been going November here. So here was actually the top of crypto. It's down. I think it's going down to possibly $20. Still pretty bearish on it. You're down what, 89%. I mean, this is kind of insane because I mean, this one I would actually buy. I'd buy Coin all day long, all day long. You're looking at a 7-8x return. Coin I think is going to do extremely well. You're probably looking at maybe, I don't know if you're going to double bottom here. This might look like a double bottom. You actually have a lower low here, which I don't like, 4061 compared to 4083. Yeah, I don't like double bottoms when the second low is actually lower than the first low. It usually doesn't mean that it's going to be an actual double bottom. It would be better if you actually had this as a higher high. So if this low was 40.83, this would be, if this was like $41, that would be great. Crypto's kind of in a funky side right now, but I definitely run this. I mean, I would definitely add this to my portfolio. I think coin, especially when the Bitcoin halving comes. Obviously, everybody knows that when the halving comes, that's kind of what's gonna happen. You're more than likely gonna push up extremely hard. And then again, Snow is actually recovering a little bit, not too much, but again, Carvana, Spot. I actually start buying some Carvana. I mean, unless they go bankrupt, there's no reason. I don't even know why it ran so hard the first time that it went up, right? But it's back at IPO. You're essentially buying this back at IPO. As far as multiples go, I would definitely look into buying some Carvana here. I mean, you could definitely trade in the range between like 50, like 60, and like $8. Even from here, $8 to $60, you're looking at a five. What is that? Like a 5, 6x, 6, 7x, roughly. Is it gonna go back to all time highs? Man, I don't think so. I don't even know how it ran up this hard. I don't know what the news are. I don't know what happened, but I think once the car market recovers, you can definitely see this back up at like maybe at peak, probably like $57. And the multiple is too good to not buy some of this. So I would definitely buy Spotify. I'd definitely buy Coinbase. I would definitely buy, I think, Snow. I'd definitely buy Carvana just to throw in my long-term portfolio, because I mean, especially if you're back at these long-term, especially if you're back at IPO prices, these just look pretty good, man. I mean, to be completely honest, this just looks really good. It was just weird because I saw all this stuff. I saw everything, and I'm like, man, these prices are super low. And I actually saw them off WeWave. I actually got the, what is it called? These are my positions right now on Forex. Is it lower? Yeah, it's starting to get low. I'm probably going to start shorting Ethereum a little bit more too. As you guys know, I like martingaling everything. Probably going to add some more shorts in 50 minutes, like I said. But I think SPX and I think the NASDAQ are still at the peak, right? Again, still think we're at the top. The NASDAQ, you already broke, obviously, but the SPX is king, right? So, again, if you're running the SPX on trend, like this is the top, right? Like you're at peak, right? If this trend breaks, you're going that back down to like 350, 340. And again, not really gonna do much TA. I think we're at the top. I basically called the last top at 430. All the confluences were there. If we're gonna be in the same top as this, next stop is actually gonna be 340. We're headed there in the next roughly, I don't know, man. Like what? 60 days, right? 56, 60 days, like roughly around there. So again, if you are at peak, right? If you are at peak, I say 56 days, boom. I say by the end of January, you're probably going to be back down to like 350, 340. But again, I think we're at the top. If this breaks to the upside, bear market's over. Bye.